trades. If you have not liked and subscribed, smash that like button and click that bell button so that you get all the updates about my latest video. Today's a lot of people requested me to kind of go over Tesla. Is Tesla a buy right now? Why Tesla is going down? Is it gonna go down? So a lot of questions about Tesla. And also if you look at that, pretty much as a whole, the stock market is in downtrend, kind of starting, and we are kind of seeing a rotation from growth to value, right? So rotations always happens, and we kind of saw like from literally from I think pretty much from the after the election November 13th, we had a pretty massive run. So yeah, pretty much in the stock market, and pretty much all the stocks had a massive run, mostly the growth stocks from the November after elections. If you look at the Tesla ran from literally 400 to 800. That's like think about it, right? That's 400 to 800, almost double, right? 100% within 3 months. That's kind of like a really huge. So that's why some people's like, oh, Tesla is going down. It's like not really. If you look at the big picture, Tesla is still up. um, Clearly an uptrend, but in the short terms it does need pullback. Like everything else in life, stock needs to some time to kind of relax, consolidate, and once they do consolidation, they can always kind of go up. So now we're gonna look into the Tesla and kind of deep dive. Is it a buy right now, where it is, and what do I think? So Tesla went almost all-time high of 880, 880, right? I think it briefly touched 900 at some point, or maybe, yeah, I think it did touch. Yeah, it did touch 900 at one point, but basically it was having a hard time breaking that 900 kind of mental number. But you can see that, right? It tried 875 first, then kind of consolidated, and you can see that then we never got like huge green volume, mostly reds, and it was kind of struggling in this area, like this line. You can see that it just struggling. The one time it tried to touch it, kind of double top, and tried again, triple top, and kind of tried again. So it's really failed. So it seems like there's not much buyer right now. If you look at the valuation test, Tesla is valued for the perfection. It has to kind of execute everything perfectly to make sense its stock price right now. The rise in stock price was huge, and it really definitely needs a breather. And also, I feel like kind of Elon Musk is kind of pumping Dogecoin or Bitcoin. That's great, but he's kind of focusing more on those than the Tesla. As a business, Tesla is his main business, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with whether he supports some crypto and Dogecoin, and of course the meme coin, he's making fun of it, but kind of some things I feel like he's sidetracking from the main business. And other thing is, to move a stocks you need a lot of news, right? Some catalysts. So we had a lot of catalysts before, right? They had the great numbers, stock split, S&P inclusion. So we don't have anything yet right now. And we don't have any numbers or nothing update, right? So I think they have a lot of events, kind of FSD, um, monthly subscription. um, you can Cybertruck. So there's a lot of things, but I haven't heard anything concrete about that. So that's why. And also he's changing price a lot, so I don't know how much that's impacting. But I mean, price reducing is pretty good, but if you look at a business, his margin is shrinking. And one thing is, like, if there's a huge demand, probably you want to rise. So if there's a demand kind of decrease, again, the goal is to make accessible, but as a business you want to make profit too, right? You don't want to sell it when you are losing money. Of course it makes sense when we are growing, but Tesla is right now, it's almost $800 billion company. So more than that, what I see today, actually I got a put debit spread. I actually have a put credit spread. I thought at the end of the day it was kind of oversold. I grabbed it like 720s, but it dipped to 714. Let's see how that goes. Kind of Kathy kind of bought up, but anyway. So what I think is, I'm not a buyer, I'm not gonna long. One thing reason is, if you look at that, it's below today. Why I was short is, um, I thought it's gonna bounce off this 50 days. It kind of acted as if it's gonna bounce up, but today it's sharply, as the whole stock market was down, it opened up below 50 days. And when I saw 60, it was kind of struggling around 60 when it opened in the 9:45, 10, then I got a put, and I actually sold pretty early, around 30 or something, almost doubled, but could have probably tripled almost if I waited. So that was a short trade. But anyway, below 50-day moving average, so definitely no strength, kind of dying down, so definitely not gonna. So I definitely see I see there's some support around 700. So if it holds, that would be good. If it doesn't hold, I think it's going to 650, and ultimately I can see it's going to 600 too. I think that's what I see lowest it's going, if it's gonna drop that much, but probably will not drop. We'll see how the overall market reacts. If overall market kind of comes back, I think we may kind of hold it this 700 or even 650. But that's what I think in short term. Overall market, if you look at the Kathy actually loaded some Tesla shares today, uh, almost $1 billion worth or something. I think she loaded like 200 shares of Tesla or something, but pretty significant, at least minimum 500 million. So usually when Kathy buys, usually stocks rise. So let's see how that happens tomorrow. Okay, no, I didn't want it to ask anything to Siri, but that's what I think. But yeah, so definitely not going long. And again, if you're really long term, and other things I wanted to talk about was a lot of people, right, when basically Tesla was like 900, people wanted to buy leaps, they wanted to kind of go all in and everything's right. So leap is like not short term, right? If you are buying leap, this is a great idea to kind of right now, still 700 support, but you can actually scale in, right, slightly. Or if you are thinking of 1 year or something, that's a great idea. So always wait for the pullback. A lot of people's like pullback never comes, but pullback comes. This is right. Buy the dip, buy the freaking dip, right? A lot of people's like, oh, where's my dip? Where's my dip? This is the dip, right? So if you are a long-term investor, these are the opportunity. You wait for this opportunity. You wait for a pullback to 50 days. You wait for a pullback to 100 days. You wait for a pullback to 150 or 200 days. It always comes, right? It always comes. People's It's just like when a stock is all time high, everybody wants to get in, everybody wants to buy, right? But right now, everybody is scared. They are selling. They basically think, again, it can definitely, the doesn't look like great sign. Or you can wait, you can actually wait, right? So you can wait to trigger, like whenever it start uptrend kind of moving, overall market, then you can kind of trigger too. But right, but if you are really buying a stock, really doesn't matter, right? So you buy at 14 or maybe 700 or 650, if it's gonna go 1000 2000, probably does not matter. So you got to look at the long term. But yeah, if you're long term, again, for as I said, if you are trader swing breakout, like buy at the top, right? But if you're long terms and you believe in the company, you did your research and everything, then you wait for a pullback. Don't want to just buy at the top all the times for the stocks or for the leaps, right? Yeah, pretty much that's it. That's about it. I guess if you guys have any questions, or you want me to cover some particular stock like that, maybe let me know. I will make video tomorrow. But other than that, that's video today. Don't forget to ask questions or comments below. That's video today. Thank you. Have a great day.